Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Earthbound. I am Atyrum, and in the last episode, we got our entire crew together, and I just realized that we are pretty low on health. I did a fair bit of grinding in between episodes because I did want to make sure that Ed was up to an appropriate level, and I have to find the hotel here because I'm getting kind of mixed up. I'm going to go ahead and run into the hotel real quick and heal up. So basically what I did is I went ahead and did a whole bunch of grinding in this area. I fought the enemies that are down where we fought that tent last episode, the giant monster tent that actually knocked Ed out and robbed him of the experience he should have gotten. But that's where I did all the grinding. And I also did stay the night at the hotel a couple times to heal up, and Ed did end up fixing a certain item. I believe it was the slime generator, which was originally the broken something. And what this does is it stops the enemy from moving, so it's like a paralysis kind of thing. So we'll have to give that a shot at some point. Ed's got a whole bunch of different interesting things he can use. And since we do have him in our party as well, now we can go ahead and head down to the kind of shady guy that was over here in Threed, who was offering things for sale, but we couldn't really buy much of it earlier because the characters we had, Ben and Katie, could not use many of these items, and the toy air gun is actually an upgraded weapon for Ed here, so let's go ahead and give that to him. And this guy is going to buy back our stun gun, of course, so that's very nice. And do we want anything else? Let's see here. Bottle rocket, rust promoter. I don't know what that does. I'm going to buy one more bottle rocket for Ed. I think we have one already. Maybe not. We have a bomb. And we have a big bottle rocket, so that'll be useful. But I think that'll be it. We don't really need anything else. So our next order of business is actually going to be heading into the tent. If you remember, near the end of last episode, we got an item called the zombie paper. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and make a trap with that zombie paper to kill all the zombies, or eliminate all the zombies that have been plaguing Threed here. All those zombies that we haven't really seen much of. But anyways, so we're going to go ahead and place that down. I think we have to go into our items here and figure out who has it. There we go. Katie has it. Use the zombie paper. Put it on the floor. And okay, then I guess we leave the tent. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have stayed at the hotel, because I think you have to do that to trigger the next event anyway. I kind of forgot that we had to head into the center of town, the tent there. So I guess we're wasting another 180 bucks, but that should trigger the event, and we should see a little bit of a cutscene here. Yep, all the zombies are, well, I guess they're rising from their graves, if I had to guess. They're coming from all over the place, and they are attracted to the zombie paper, because I guess zombie paper attracts zombies, and those are those two zombies, if you remember a couple episodes ago, that were, I think they said something to you like, he stares into your soul, and it gave you the creepy, noise, like something important is triggered. And yeah, so those zombies moved out of the way, so now we can head down into that area over there. I wonder what this guy has to say. Okay, so that's just something about the boogie tent that we took down last episode. I was kind of wondering if he'd have something to say about the fact that all the zombies got caught. Of course, it's still dark and spooky because there's still some crazy stuff going on around Threed, but we did take care of the zombie problem, so that's good. I was able to arrest many zombies because of your help. Yep, and there's a whole bunch of zombies apparently caught in the tent. Apparently it's really gross, and this lady feels kind of bad for the zombies. And there they are, they're all stuck to the floor, which is nice. Okay, this guy wants to save his own skin. Why don't you get out of the tent then? Why are you still in here then? And I think this guy has something funny to say. Zombie paper really works, so I hope somebody comes up with pretty girl paper. Oops, that wasn't a nice thing to say. You're the enemy of all zombies, you monster. Yeah, these guys have a couple things to say. Could you help me? Maybe not. No. I hate to say it, but no. A couple of them don't really say anything to you. But yeah, we caught the zombies. And we did open up the path, so now we can head on up that way. I don't think there's anything else left for us to do in Threed. Between episodes, while I was grinding, I went ahead and picked up there's one of those handsome Tom enemies we don't really need to worry about right now. I went ahead and picked up upgraded... that thing's going to attack me, isn't it? No? Okay. I picked up upgraded... This is the wrong way. I keep getting mixed up in the graveyard because there's a couple different ways you can go. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, I went ahead and I picked up upgraded equipment for all of our party members. Actually, no, not all of our party members. Ben and Katie didn't need anything, but Ed was falling behind in terms of equipment. So I got him the upgraded, I think it's the copper bracelet. And then I also got him the hard hat, I believe, which was the other item that he didn't have yet. He still had the Holmes hat. So I think that might have had something to do with the fact that he was a little bit squishy when we fought against the boogie tent. So anyways, we're heading down to this area that looks quite a bit like that one area under Stonehenge. So it's probably an evil lair of some sort, or I suppose it's just a random cave that's kind of spooky. And here's our first encounter with an actual zombie. I'm kind of surprised you don't actually see them before now, considering the fact that the town is supposedly besieged by zombies. So let's go ahead, let's take out that zombie dog first of all, throw a freeze at it. That's probably going to do quite a bit of damage, so that is very good. Oh, and that's a knockout. We really didn't need to go for freeze beta, I suppose. We probably could have gone with just freeze alpha. And the zombie's apparently laughing hysterically. We should just be able to go for an all-out attack and knock it out. The zombies really aren't too much of a threat. I mean, we only hit it with, you know, I think one physical attack from each of our party members. So yeah, they're not too much of a concern. You shouldn't really worry too much about them. But we do have another enemy coming up here at the end. Can you check these coffins? Yes, you can. Ta-da! Skip Sandwich Deluxe, which I believe is the same as a skip sandwich, but either it heals more, or it speeds you up more, or maybe a combination of both. I don't know. I don't remember if I've ever used one before. In fact, I don't know if I've ever used an actual, like, regular skip sandwich before, because I was actually kind of surprised to find out how much it heals up when I used it back in Onet. And we got a silver bracelet. Who do we want to give that to? Let's go check and see who has the best defense right now. I have 38, Katie has 37, Ed has 39. So let's give that silver bracelet to Katie, I think. And I think she has the lowest HP as well. Ed is, of course, down a little bit of HP because we lost some in a battle. And also, let's also make sure we don't drop it on accident, because I did that already at one point. So, arms, silver bracelet, that boosts your defense a bit, so that is good. And then heading through here, and oh, we just got jumped by a couple of ghosts. Except we kind of jumped them, actually. I mean, considering the fact that we got a green on them, that's kind of weird, but yeah, let's go ahead and take these guys out. I'm not sure. I was about to stop talking and just cut this battle out. Ooh, fire doesn't do very much to them. But I don't remember. Have we seen the zombie possessor before? I'm not actually sure now that I think of it. Let's go for another PSI boom. Fire did not work, so let's go for freeze. Oh, there we go. And I just got possessed by a ghost. That's going to do damage, I think, every turn of battle. And it also follows you out of battle, which is incredibly annoying. So it's going to follow us into every battle until we get that healed. And I can't quite, off the top of my head, remember how to get that healed. Yeah, you can kind of see it floating around us. And I don't know how much further we have to go. This isn't like a really long dungeon. Oh, more ghosts. Went ahead and just made short work of those guys with a little bit of PSI. And this is going to be a mini boss fight up here. I think I'm going to head back to Threed real quick and see if I can figure out a way to get this ghost gone. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back now. I ran all the way back to Threed and fought a handful of monsters on the way. And then I went ahead and stopped at the hotel again after withdrawing quite a bit of money. And yeah, so we're back here. We're fighting the Minibarf. I don't think this guy's really that tough an enemy. Let's go ahead and bash. He is technically a boss fight, so I think we do probably want to maybe throw up. I don't think we really need shields. Let's just go for offense with PSI freeze. And then Ed can go ahead. Let's go ahead and try that slime generator out. See what that does. If it even works. Okay, so freeze is not the way to go. Something sticky stuck to the enemy. and his body solidified. So, okay, so that stops him from moving for a turn, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and use life up real quick on Katie, because I think she's a little bit down in health. We might as well, and then go for, let's try Fire out. Let's just go for Fire Alpha, so we don't use up too much of our PP there. And let's go ahead and use a defense spray. Let's use that on Ed and just raise his defense a little bit, so we can see how that works as well. Fire did 92, so that's not great, but it's a little bit better. Oh, that's annoying. He just caused all the party members to start crying. I don't know if we've encountered that status ailment before, but what it does is basically makes it a lot harder to hit physical attacks. But of course we can still go for PSI, and Ed can still keep using... oh, I guess we used up that defense spray. Okay. I didn't realize that was a one-time use item. But Ed can go ahead and keep using items if he wants to. Let's just go for the slime generator again, because we might as well. Thunder did not hit anything, so I don't know if that worked at all or not. PSI Boom should do 52. Yeah, PSI seems to not be doing too much. So he's solidified for next turn, so that's good. Let's go for PSI Boom Beta, and then let's just go for, I suppose, Fire Beta, and just go for a shoot on Ed, because I don't want to use up the bottle rockets or anything. Boom Beta should do a decent amount as well. There we go. He should be getting close to going down pretty soon here, I think. So just an Alpha Boom, and then a Beta Fire, and just another shoot with Ed. Yeah, like I said, this isn't really a difficult boss fight. Obviously, the crying can be kind of annoying, but there are a handful of enemies throughout the game that do that, so it's not like it's a specific to this enemy. And he wanted to get our Fly Honey and gulp it down, because him and his buddy Master Belch both love Fly Honey, so we are going to find that Fly Honey is going to be incredibly useful coming up here. Anyways, here we are in, you know, I'm not even sure what this area is called. This guy sells some food that we don't really need at this point. And I probably shouldn't have used too much of our PSI in that battle, but I guess I did. So we should hopefully be running into butterflies here soon. And that guy name dropped Saturn Valley, which is the place we're heading to next. Oh, and we got a new enemy up here as well. It looks like a frog. The farm zombie. Oh, and the farm zombie is also different from the regular zombie, although I wouldn't be able to tell you how. Let's go ahead and use some PSI Fire, see if we can do a bit of damage to these guys. But yeah, and then the armored frog, I don't really know much about. I mean, like I said before, there's a lot of forgettable enemies in this game. I mean, some of them are like interesting design-wise, but there's not really much to, you know, make them stand out from the crowd in terms of all the other enemies, you know. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you what the armored frog does or what its specialty is or anything like that, but yeah, and physical attacks don't seem to do much to it, but that's enough to finish it off, so that's good. I think you can also encounter a crocodile or an alligator enemy here. We should be seeing that pretty soon. Possibly, maybe. It looks like some more ant enemies up here. And yep, those are just a couple of ants, so those are enemies that we have seen before. And this area, I do remember being fairly short. There's not a whole lot to it. Up there come more ants and more zombies. And we should be getting to Saturn Valley pretty soon here. It's kind of just a long shot, a straight shot north. Probably why I can't remember the name of this area, because there's not really anything of significance here. And we also picked up a protein drink, which I believe raises the... That's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit help so I could see what it did. I'm pretty sure it raises your attack if it's similar to protein in Pokemon, but I guess we're not going to find out now. Okay, so the entrance to Saturn Valley is actually right over there, but I think there's probably some stuff up here we want to see real quick, like zombies and crocodiles. So there's that enemy I was talking about earlier, no, not the farm zombie. I was about to say the farm zombie. So that guy is actually the plain crocodile. I don't know if we're going to encounter an interesting crocodile later on. I guess we'll just have to see. I'm pretty sure that's the only crocodile enemy. Let's see how much bashing it does. Quite a decent amount, okay. I was kind of wondering if the crocodile would be another armored type of enemy like the frog was. Because obviously the frog was... very difficult to hit with physical attacks. It wasn't doing very much at all. So I was kind of wondering if the alligator would be the same since it is, or the crocodile would be the same since it is a a reptile that has hard skin as well. I don't really feel like fighting that zombie. I just want to head into Saturn Valley. Oh, okay. And me trying to scroll stuff off ended up with more stuff spawning, so that's a little bit annoying. Okay, I guess we'll fight these guys. Okay, and I guess that farm zombie did not want to enter the battle, so we're just gonna skip on through and... Oh, okay, so that's a cockroach. This is our first encounter with a cockroach, I believe, actually. I could have sworn they showed up a little bit earlier in the game. Oh, and apparently he let out a little toot and lowered our defense, I guess. Okay. But yeah, I could have sworn they showed up a little bit earlier in the game, but this was the violent cockroach, and I feel like there was a different cockroach at one point, but I think we might have missed that at some point. It is kind of hard to get every single enemy encounter. And let's go ahead and give that bottle rocket. I don't think we're going to need it right away anytime soon, but let's go ahead and give that to Ed because I'm pretty sure nobody else can actually use one. And let's actually give it to Ed rather than dropping it, which I've done that like twice so far in this Let's Play. It's a little silly. Like, I don't know. My finger just slips, you know, and I don't know. I'll try and be more careful in the future. And anyways, we're heading into Saturn Valley, which is actually probably my favorite area in the game. You may remember seeing some funny looking text quite a while ago. I feel like it was in Onet or Tucson, and apparently that was one of these guys. We feel groove. Hi-ho, me Mr. Saturn. This place, all are Mr. Saturn. So yeah, everybody in this town is Mr. Saturn. All their names are Mr. Saturn, and they all talk a little bit funny. And apparently, oh, do you want slumber? Sure, we could use a bit of sleep, KO. Oh, and we fixed the broken machine, which became the counter PSI unit. Ooh, that's actually pretty useful. And then we have a chair on a table, I think? I'm not quite sure. Can we do anything with this coffee or this tea on the ground? No, I guess not. But yeah, and then, I suppose we'll go ahead and head into all the houses over here. So this one is... I don't know, some different sounding music in here. That's interesting. No problem here. I'm Dr. Saturn. Oh, so this is Dr. Saturn. Do you want me to operate on you, Ding? No, I think we're okay. Yeah, we're all right. That's great. Zoomer! And... is that all the houses? I could have sworn there were more houses than just two. And this guy said something, it probably didn't make much sense to you, he said something about less, but basically he's saying that the Mr. Saturns are starting to disappear. A lot of the Mr. Saturns who were in Saturn Valley have mysteriously vanished. We're going to be investigating that pretty soon here. We can head into this little cave in this way. There's a whole bunch of Mr. Saturns in here. We look like same. I give you special thing. Not now, Zoom. I give you on the way back. Boing. Bye later. So Boing, you have $380. We trade quote-unquote secret herb. So Boing, you have $780. We trade quote-unquote horn of life. Okay, is he just telling us what is available at the merchant? Nope. Base, secret, base behind grapefruit falls. Password, I tell. Belch man. Oh, I was trying to figure out what that word said. Say password. Then stand still. Wait for 3 minutes. Oh, and that's something important apparently, because that is the way we're going to get into the secret base where Master Belch, who we heard about a little bit earlier, is. And that's where we'll find the Mr. Saturns he's been taking hostage are, and we're going to go ahead and save them. And this ledge is completely pointless. There's nothing over here. I don't know why it's there. And this ladder will lead up to, I think, the second level of Saturn Valley. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, here we go. And there is another house up here. So we can go and see if there's anybody inside here. Oh, there's a couple of guys. And this is apparently the shop based on the music. Hi, 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 you come buying. You can sell too. I, Mr. Saturn, boing, can do all for you. What do you want, Zoom? Let's see what he has. Bionic slingshot. I think I've expressed my... well, that was a yo-yo I think I saw earlier, but the slingshot is basically the same kind of thing. It's high damage, but it has a big chance to miss, so we will not be picking that up. Travel charm, great charm. Let's go ahead and buy that, actually. And we don't have space in our inventory, so let's give it to Katie. Increase her defense. What else do we want to get? Let's pick up a great charm for Ed as well, and then we're going to have to do some inventory clearing out because we have a whole bunch of crap in here. Let's see if we can sell some stuff maybe. What do we have that we can sell? We can sell things at you, boing. Let's get rid of the skip sandwich. We don't really need that. Let's see. What else can we sell? Because we need to sell something out of Ed's inventory too, I think. Toy air gun. We did actually pick up the Magnum air gun. Actually, we repaired that during the night. Just a little while ago off screen, so we already upgraded from the toy air gun that we bought, just earlier this episode. And let's see, let's go ahead and buy. We do want the Great Charm from ourselves as well. Basically, anytime there's upgraded equipment that you can buy, you always want to buy it because it's always, a direct upgrade. There's never going to be, I mean, other than, the difference between a slingshot and a bat, there's not really going to be a difference between the two things. You always want to get the best, the most recent upgrade. So we do want to get the silver bracelet, and we are running out of money as well. So we can go ahead and head over to this strange looking machine, which is actually an ATM, and we should have a decent amount. Yeah, we have 4,000. Okay. So let's go ahead and take most of that out, I think, and then finish out equipping our party here. So we want to get the silver bracelet. We still need that for Ed. And then the ribbon for Katie. I think, did Katie have a ribbon before? I'm not sure. Red ribbon. Okay, so the red ribbon for Katie. Yeah, she does have a ribbon right now, but she. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit buy again. Yes, we still need something else. We need to sell something from Katie's inventory because she needs space for that. What is a tin of Coke? Oh, we can sell We can sell the skip sandwich because we already have sold the skip sandwich deluxe. We don't really need that. And now we can buy. Sorry for spending so much time in this screen here. Now we can go ahead and buy the red ribbon there. And then we're going to sell back the regular ribbon. And that's it. Now we're done buying and selling stuff. And wait, I did want to talk to that one guy that was still in there. I don't know what he had to say. He might just sell different items, maybe? Hi, come by. You can sell to... okay, how is this guy different from the other guy? Oh, okay, so he has some of the stuff... Oh, these are some of the things that they mentioned. The other Mr. Saturn mentioned they sell these things. I don't know why that random Mr. Saturn would tell us some of the things that they sell, but that's what happened. And this ladder goes to a Mr. Saturn. 3 to zombie full. I saw a bad stink behind falls. Zoom! And I think that's going to be almost all the houses in this area. So yeah, lots of friends taking behind falls. Why, boing! And a couple of ladders that don't go anywhere at all. And then there's a hot spring up there that is an area we're getting to a little bit later. For now, I gotta figure out. I gotta remember where the entrance is. Wait, no. What am I talking about? There's no entrance. I know where the entrance is. If you remember, a little while ago, a couple minutes ago, we were actually at Grapefruit Falls. They don't actually look like grapefruit, but they're those waterfalls. That waterfall that we saw a little bit earlier. That's our next destination, but I believe we've gone on a little while now, so not sure how much time I have to cut out with random battles and all that stuff, but that's going to end off this episode of Earthbound. I hope you guys enjoyed. I shouldn't have to do any grinding between episodes, so I'll probably meet you guys right over at Grapefruit Falls, and then we can go ahead and see if we can rescue the Mr. Saturns from Mr. Belch. Or Master Belch, sorry. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode of Earthbound.